What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. As you can tell, I have the name up here only because I want to talk about kind of what other YouTubers had said about the Detroit Lions game yesterday. Now, I only watched about 8 minutes of the last quarter with, I don't know, guys. I'm going to talk about kind of right at the last part of the game. What was Darrell Bevell thinking, taking all your I'm still not quite sure what he was thinking, but why do you take all your offensive weapons off the field? And you only have Matthew Stafford there, and you're gonna kind of balk at the run there, which pretty much everyone thought you were gonna pass because you've passed pretty much all day long, like what everybody else had. You could tell Stafford here had 406 yards passing, 406 yards. What? And I don't know how the team can have 383 when Matthew Stafford was the one that had everything and it has 406 yards. I don't quite understand that, but it kind of is what it is. Whatever. But the telltale sign again here, guys, is down here, down below the rushing. Detroit needs a run game. Detroit needs a run game. One person, McKissick only had 32 yards. What? And he was the leading rusher. I mean, now granted, I know I'm kind of nitpicking here, and I'm only kind of looking at this from a stat point because I only watched the last 8 minutes. But other YouTubers are kind of saying it here too. Look at the Oakland's rushing right here, 171 yards rushing, 36 attempts, 171, and Jacobs had 120 of them. I mean, again, being gashed on run plays, you can't. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of throwing my hands up in the air. I kind of think like the Detroit Lions are kind of like an ex-girlfriend, where you kind of hope that they come to their senses, but then they never do. That's kind of like what the Detroit Lions kind of are. And they've been like this for a long time here. Now, yes, they've had a couple winning seasons, but they kind of knocked out in the first round in the wild card. So there's that kind of going on. But this defense is. A lot of YouTubers kind of came out and said that the defense is trash. I mean, you can tell right here. Look at Oakland rushing had 171 yards rushing. Frickin' Carr had 279 yards passing. And down here in the receiving, look. Yeah, they had 289 yards, and the receivers had 406. You need a run game. You need a run game. Detroit does not have a run game. Now, we know Kerryon Johnson's out. Yes, Kerryon Johnson is out. I completely understand that, but the offensive line is kind of banged up here too, with Dahl kind of being out, and I look like that towards the end of the game there that Hockenson looks like he's probably going to be under the concussion protocol again. I didn't see any kind of updates come over on my phone, even though I kind of really didn't look at it from about 10 a.m. on because I was at work today. But I honestly don't know what is going on with this football team. At some point, I know we kind of keep pointing the finger at Matt Patricia, but when are we going to start pointing the finger at Pasqualoni and the other coaches here? Yeah, I know that Matt Patricia is known for his defense and his defensive mindset and all that sort of thing, but at what point do you not point the finger at Pasqualoni? I think we are overlooking that point here, and Bevell here as well. Where's our running game at? I think you got to kind of point the finger at Darrell Bevell here too, which again, and it kind of comes back to this point of not having your star players out there on the end of the field. Look what he did with the Rams there not the Rams, excuse me, the Seahawks, and not running freaking what's his face there. I can't even remember his name now. It was in my head and it came across there. You don't even give him the ball to go 1 yard into the end zone. Why not do a power game, line all your big boys up there, get your jumbo package in there, and tell Stafford you're going to go straight in and we're going to win the game with or without you. You know, that's going to be the last play of the game. Make a play. I mean, really all that has to be done there. You should not have been passing on that 4th and 1 right there. That was fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Dumb. And it's happening on both sides of the ball here. So, yeah, Stafford threw for 400 yards. Yeah, we only lost by, 7 here. But the defense has given up 31 points, and we've lost to the Chiefs. We've lost to the Packers. We've lost to the Raiders now, and we've lost to the Vikings. 4 losses in a row, and we're pretty much out of contention for the playoffs because I think we're pretty much going to have to run the table to even have a shot at the playoffs. And I'm not even saying even at the NFC North. That's pretty much gone. Yeah, everybody else lost, but to get back into that game, you would have to come back and you're going to have to hope that you win out and hope the Packers lose or some other teams lose. Like the Packers are definitely going to have to lose again a couple of games here too to even have a shot, and Detroit's going to have to win out. So yeah, I'm going to have people in the comments. Yeah, Eric, you didn't watch the game. I completely understand that, but I watch enough of the other people's videos where I'm just kind of sick and tired of watching the same shit over and over and over again with this Lions team. Doesn't matter who's the coach in there. Doesn't matter who the players are in there. We end up being this mediocre shit team, and I'm sick of it. I really don't want to have to be. I want to find another team, but I'm so stuck on the Lions. I've been with them for 35 years now. I don't want to have to go to some other team and root for them. That's kind of how I kind of feel right now. But there's work to be done here, guys. And the Lions teased us there at the very beginning, but now we are what they thought we were. A mediocre team to a kind of a bad team. Statistically, I thought I heard one YouTuber say we're kind of at the bottom of the NFL. And our run defense and our defense overall isn't all that great because we've been gashed so many times. It seems to be we need linebacker help. Again, we need linebacker help. And I know Tavai and Davis are trying to do what they can, but we need more talent at the linebacker spot, and we need help at the cornerback spot here too. And I don't think of the rookie cornerbacks because Harris is getting burnt. Will Harris is not. I mean, yes, he's young, he's a rookie, but Will Harris he just doesn't have the experience under his belt to compete with here, and he's going to get picked on. And you're probably going to see it all throughout the rest of the season. But with Quandre Diggs being gone, that's who they have stepping up to the plate here. So it's kind of going to be one of those years where probably going to be 6-10, 7-9, kind of hovering right around 500 again, and 500 does not get it done in the NFL. Does not get it done. I hate to be a downer, guys, but I kind of think that's where we're at. I still don't think that Matt Patricia's job is under fire, even though some people kind of think that. I'm not going to go into that camp. I'm not going to be in that camp yet. If it's by his third year that it's kind of still this way, then you kind of got to start talking about, look, dude, you got to get your shit in gear. And then if by the fourth year he doesn't get it out and get his ass out of here, and let's find somebody else. It's kind of where I'm at right now. But his second year kind of being in here, he doesn't have his all players in here yet. He doesn't have his I don't want to say he doesn't have the players in here, but I don't think he has the talent here to kind of run the system that he wants here either. But you gotta use the players that you got, and you gotta use the talent that you've got here, guys, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it that way. This is not on Matthew Stafford either. The defense and the offense kind of have to step up here. And definitely the defensive line has to get better. I still don't understand why we have no run game. And that's on Darrell Bevell. No run game is on Darrell Bevell right there. And I understand that Kerryon Johnson's out. I understand that. But you have to have some kind of offensive line back there because all these guys sitting right here that are on the screen here, they're more than capable of getting the job done. I mean, they're in the NFL. They may not be as talented as Johnson is, but they should be able to get at least 50 yards, not freaking 32. 9 carries on 29 yards. Come on, man. Really? Anyway, guys, I'm starting to get upset because the Lions are kind of what we thought we were, a team that sucks. 1-2-1, 3-4-1. We are what they thought they were. They teased us right at the very beginning. I was on the train too, and now I'm jumping off because we're terrible. We suck. All right, guys. Really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. See ya.